Hello guys, it is Monday, October 14th at about 9 a.m., which means it is the first day of Spookathon 2019. I'm really excited for this read-a-thon. It's one of my favorite ones that I do throughout the year, obviously because it's spooky and it gets me more into the spirit of Halloween. It's just really fun. So I wanted to recap with you guys my reading plans for the week and kind of what I'm hoping to accomplish. And then, yeah, we're gonna see how the week goes. So, I'm planning to read 4 books, hoping to read 4 books. And those 4 books are Beloved by Toni Morrison, Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, American Vampire Volume 1 by Scott Snyder, Stephen King, and Raphael Albuquerque, and The Trees Crept In by Dawn Kurtagic. So, it's going to be a week because Rebecca is a 400-page book. And Beloved, I'm planning to listen to on audio. I'm hoping to start that one tomorrow because I want to finish up the audiobook I'm currently listening to, which is The Institute by Stephen King. I don't like to listen to multiple audiobooks at once. And I have a couple hours left of The Institute. So I'm going to really push through today, hopefully during nap time. While I'm getting stuff done around the house, I can knock that out maybe, hopefully, so that I can start Beloved tomorrow. Because Beloved, I assumed it was going to be a shorter audiobook, but it's like a 12-hour audiobook. So I'm really gonna have to push myself to finish this within 7 days, but I'm gonna try. So I think my plan of attack, I think I'm going to start the read-a-thon with And the Trees Crept In. And I think the reason is because by completing this book, I complete 3 challenges. So why not? Let's just knock out 3 challenges with 1 book right at the start. I think that's good. And this one is, I think it's a little over 300 pages. But there's a lot of, yeah, it's 330 pages or something. But there's pages where there's not a lot of words on them, or they're these weird kind of there's ripped out pages or illustrations and stuff, so it should go pretty quickly. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start there. I haven't done any reading yet today. I usually read early in the morning before the kids get up, but I slept in today because we had a busy weekend, so I slept in a little bit. So yeah, hopefully I will get to that book at some point today and finish up The Institute today so I can start Beloved tomorrow. This week we have a couple of things planned besides our normal stuff that we do every week. I'm really excited because my favorite library sale is this week. I'm hoping to go on Thursday, which would be the first day that the sale is open to the public, because the sale starts on Wednesday, but you have to be a friend of the library, member, whatever. And I'm not, because I don't really go to this library because it is kind of a drive, but I love their library sale and it happens twice a year. So I'm gonna go on Thursday and hopefully be able to take you guys along with me. I don't know how much vlogging I'll be able to do in there because I might get a little, I might get a little shy. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that this week, and then we're gonna be carving pumpkins for Halloween. And then even today we went to this corn maze place yesterday, where we did all kinds of activities, one of which was we picked out some pumpkins, and these ones the kids are just gonna paint because they're a little bit smaller, but we're gonna wash it. We're gonna give them a bath and kind of make a thing out of that, and then they can paint them afterwards. So yeah, those are the plans for the week so far. So it's a pretty low-key week, but yeah, I'm hoping to get some spooky stuff done too. So all right, I'm going to hopefully get some housework done before I have to get Leia on the bus, and wash some pumpkins. So I'll check in with you guys later.
This one. But I'm gonna scoop it. You can drop it and on your pumpkin. My pumpkin was a little bit dirty, so that's why I scrub it. Hi, Ghost.
So it is about 8:30 now on Monday night, and I have not done a lot of reading today. I've actually done less reading than I even normally do, and this is supposed to be a read-a-thon. Like, what am I doing? This is not a good way to start things off, but I mean, what you gonna do? I was busy doing other things, and I did read a little bit. I have less than an hour left, I think. Maybe about an hour left of the Institute, so I will definitely be finishing that like in the morning. Then I'll be able to start Beloved, so that's good. And then as far as And the Trees Crept In, I am currently on page 29. So I'm hoping to read at least maybe another 30 pages tonight, and I should be able to do that. I mean, the kids just went to bed, so we'll see. I don't know though. I have a feeling I might fall asleep. So we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow though, I don't really have any plans other than the usual stuff. You know, getting Leia off to school and, you know, doing a few things around the house. So hopefully I can do a little bit more reading tomorrow, be a little more productive. But it's going good. I mean, this story, just in this first 30 pages, there's one little scene that was like real icky to me because I do have a fear of spiders, and it had to do with spiders, so that was cool. It's a weird sort of book. Yeah, I'm still trying to like settle into it, but I think I'm gonna like it. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow is a better reading day. So I am currently on page 85 of And the Trees Crept In, and I have to say that for a like YA novel, I feel like there have been some creepy bits. There's definitely some creepy imagery going on, and it's kind of one of those stories where I'm not entirely sure what's going on, though I do have a theory about what's happening, because the book basically deals with these two sisters who flee from their parents' house because their dad is extremely abusive, and they flee to their aunt's house, and she lives in this old manor that has been in their family for generations, and it's in the middle of the woods, and they get there and then things just start to get weird. And so I have this theory about what's happening. And even if I'm right, I think it's fine because this is a YA novel, so it is what it is. But so far, I think it's good. It's very it almost has like a creepy fairy tale vibe to it. Yeah, it's not what I was expecting, but I like it. So I just put Hunter down for his nap. He's still trying to go to sleep. He's not quite there yet, but he'll get there. So I'm gonna put my headphones in and finish the Institute. I think I'm gonna finish the Institute while I do some housework, and then I can start Beloved later on. I'm supposed to go to the gym later, and so I will start Beloved then, hopefully, and keep on going with this read-a-thon. I know it's been a bit of a slow start, but I still have faith in myself that I will complete these books this week. You're painting?
I'm using yellow for the ears, because on this one I'm going to make a cat. I'm making cat. Look, I'm making cat too.
What are you doing, Leo?
I'm going to make a cat. I'm making cat for me. I use some yellow. Now I'm going to use now I'm going to use some brown for inside. I'm going to make it brown. It's Boo. Of the cat. Ears. Look, I painted a little bit. The nose. And then Hinko. Eyelashes. Nice cat. It's very colorful. I like pink. I like it. It's nice. It's a nice color for that. I'm not gonna use some teeth. I make a tea. I make a tea.
Nice.
You know, you don't have to make what I'm making.
So it's Wednesday, and I gotta admit, I'm struggle busing a little bit with this readathon. I just feel like I'm not getting as much read as I wanted to. Every time I go to read, I fall asleep within like 10 minutes. Doesn't matter what time of day. I don't know what's happening. So I'm gonna keep trucking along, try to get that stuff done, but I'm struggling. The readathon struggle is real. The kids are painting their pumpkins that we washed the other day, and so that's keeping them occupied for a little while I have some coffee, do a little bit of reading, and then I have a little bit of housework to do. But I did want to update you guys that I did start Beloved on audio. I'm about 45, 50 pages in, and wow, the audiobook is really good. Toni Morrison narrates it herself, and her voice is so, it's just so like soothing, but also because of the subject matter of the story, it's sort of haunting. It's beautiful. The writing is beautiful. It's definitely like more of a character story than it is like a plot kind of story. There isn't really much of a plot going on right now. But the characters are really interesting. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. And hopefully I'll get to listen to a lot more of that today as I go about my day. And then as far as And the Trees Crept In, I had initially hoped to finish this book today. Sorry if my angles are weird. I'm trying to hold the phone and talk at the same time, and clearly I can't do that. I'm only on page 114, and it's like a 330-page book. And my plan had been to finish this book today. I don't think that's gonna happen. So maybe I will finish this tomorrow.
I need more paint.
You need more paint? Okay, 1 second, bud. So I'm gonna keep working on it. I am enjoying it though. Gosh, my hair, look at this. What is going on with all this breakage? Holy cow. Anyway, geez. So I am enjoying it. It's pretty creepy. And I like that within the text, there's like different fonts and stuff that kind of reflect different characters, or different things that are going on. So like, because right now there's like 3 narrators. There's Scylla, there is Kathy, and there is Nori. And Scylla's stuff is like in a normal sort of font. But when you come across Kathy, hers is like this. It's like a typewriter sort of font. It's kind of different. And then when Nori comes up, let me see if I can find her really quick, because she hasn't come up a whole lot. But when she pops up, it looks like this. So it's kind of interesting. She's playing with fonts in the text, and I kind of like that. It's kind of fun. And I know, buddy, I'm coming. So I have to get my child more paint so he can continue to paint his pumpkin. So I'm gonna let you go, and I will update you later. So I had a pretty productive reading afternoon. I can't remember what page I'm actually on in The Trees Crept In, but I read quite a bit. I'm on page 184 now, so it was pretty productive, and the story's getting pretty good. It's just very like gothic and dark. Yeah, it's cool. Still not sure if my guess is right yet, but I think I'm gonna find out soon. So yeah, and then I just started making dinner. I'm making pumpkin pancakes because my kids live for them. They love them, and every couple weeks Leia requests them for dinner, and I think they're yummy too, so I don't mind it. I have breakfast for dinner a lot because it's easy, it's tasty, my kids eat it. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of breakfast for dinner. Let me know if you are too, or if you have any cool recipes. that I should know about for breakfast, for dinner. But yeah, so I'm making some pancakes and some sausage, and I'm listening to Beloved. So I'm making progress there as well. And yeah, I'm still sinking into Beloved a little bit. I really think that the audiobook is where it's at. I think if I were reading it, I might be a little lost, because I'm listening to it and I'm still just a little bit lost, but I'm getting there. So I'm gonna finish cooking my pancakes, and I will check in with you guys later. Hopefully I can get some more reading in after dinner. It's a rainy day today, so yeah, we're gonna just be hanging out inside, and yeah, that's gonna be that. So check in with you later. So we got booed last night by someone in our neighborhood. It's this really cute thing that our neighborhood does every year. I had never heard of it until we moved into this neighborhood, but you basically leave a little thing of treats on a neighbor's doorstep, and then it's kind of like a ripple effect. Like, you get booed, and then you have to go and boo two people, and you put like a little sign, like one of these little signs on your door, so that people know you've already been booed. And yeah, it's really cute. So yeah, the kids got some goodies, and there were actually 2 adult beverages also in here, which I was very appreciative of. Those are in the fridge though. I think it's like they're cans of like hard cider, I think, or something. But I thought that was really cute. So now at some point in the next couple days, we have to. I think you have 2 days to pass it on. So we'll have to go out in the next couple of days and get the stuff to boo 2 more neighbors. So yeah, I just thought that was kind of a fun little festive thing I'd share with you guys. And maybe if you guys don't do it in your neighborhood, you could start the trend. Everybody, this is Gilbert. He is our pet praying mantis. One of our family members caught him and thought that we would like to keep him as a pet. So he has a little setup going on, and we feed him crickets and stuff, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. They say that they only last a couple of months, but we'll find out. But yeah, we like him. He's cool. He's Gilbert. Gilbert is eating his cricket. Look at that. Oh, man. So it is Thursday evening, and I'm getting ready to go out to the library sale. And I'm so excited because, like I said before, this is one of my favorite library sales that I go to all year. I always find good stuff there, so I'm really excited. Hoping I find some good deals on some good books. On the way, I'm going to listen to Beloved, because I think I have like 7 or 8 hours left. So I still have quite a bit left. So I gotta get going. I was trying to listen to it earlier while Hunter was napping and I was doing chores, but Scribd was like, something was going on and like it wasn't playing. So that kind of sucked, but it's fine because I'm gonna hopefully do some, catching up on my way to and from the library. And then I only have about 85 pages left of And the Trees Crept In, so again, hoping to finish that probably early tomorrow will be my goal for that. So it's day 4. I have yet to finish a book, but it's going to happen soon. I feel it. It's going to happen soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to go to this library sale and do what I do best, and that is hunt for and buy books. Okay, so I just got out of the library. I didn't vlog in there because it was like crazy busy. There's a lot of people and it would have been extremely awkward. So I did manage to get, I think it was 9 books. I paid $8.50 for them, so that's exciting. I'm not going to show them to you now, though, because I probably am going to film a separate book haul. So you're going to have to wait. Sorry. But yeah, it was great. And I actually ran into one of my old coworkers there, so we chit-chatted for a little bit. So yeah, it was nice. So yeah, I'm going to head back home, listen to some more of Beloved on the way, and then, you know, put the kids to bed and stuff, and hopefully just like chillax for the rest of the night. So it's Friday morning, day 5 of Spookathon, and I have finally finished a book. I finished In the Trees Crept In. Sorry if my voice sounds really scratchy. Like I said, I just woke up. Except, well, I spent like the last hour finishing this book, and it was really good, you guys. Like, I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. But like in the emotion of it, like right now, I kind of want to give it 5. But I feel like it's because I'm still like high off the end of the book, because this book was done really well. The theory that I had was correct, that I had in the beginning, but I still was really, really impressed with the way this book was executed. The imagery in here is really good. Like I was talking about before, the playing with different fonts, with different characters and with different emotions, and getting the story across by literally using the pages, was really cool. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, at the end, I got a little choked up. I did. And that doesn't happen very often. So this was really good. So I'm rating it a 4, I think, for now. I'm gonna like let it kind of digest for a little bit, just to make sure that it's not just like, you know, me coming off the high of the ending. But yeah, it was good. It was emotional. It was creepy. It was beautiful. It was dark. It was good. So yeah, I put it as a 4 on Goodreads right now, but I might bump it to a 5 after I let it sit for a sec. So yeah, I finished my first book. Woohoo! It only took me 5 days. So I'm going to hop in the shower and get ready for the day. I have to take Hunter to, him and I go to this little tot class every Friday morning, and Leia has time with Grandma while we do that. So this morning's kind of busy. I probably won't get any reading done. But the next book I'm going to start is American Vampire Volume 1, which I'm super excited about. And hopefully that'll be a quick read. And yeah, look at this. It's crazy here. But anyways, yeah, I gotta go get myself sorted out. But I'll check in with you guys later. Day 5, Spookathon. You gotta love this lighting. It is 6:30 a.m. on Saturday, and I woke up early, so I decided to go to the gym. Why not? I'm looking at it as a great opportunity to listen to some more of Beloved, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna work out and listen to Beloved. I thought yesterday I was gonna finish American Vampire, and I didn't. I fell asleep. So I will be finishing that this morning, hopefully when I get back from the gym. And I only have about 5 hours left of Beloved. So I think I can finish it. Maybe not today, but tomorrow. I just thought I'd show you guys my awesome new Freddy Krueger shirt, because I think I've told you guys before, he is like my favorite. So yeah, I had to buy this when I saw it. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning, day 6 of Spookathon. As you saw, I had a pretty early start to my day. I went to the gym, and then we went out for breakfast as a family, and then we had to go to the pet store to get our praying mantis, Gilbert, some crickets. And then we came home, and now the kids are playing outside and Austin's doing stuff outside, so I'm reading. And I just finished my second book for the Read-a-thon. I know my pacing has been pretty slow, but I finished American Vampire Volume 1, And I really enjoyed it. It was a really cool story. I loved this take on the vampires, that they were your more like traditional vampires, you know, not the ones that, you know, have become more popular lately. And I liked that there were two stories going on at once, though they're kind of intertwined. They're kind of separate, take place in separate time periods or whatever. Yeah, it was really cool. I'm really looking forward to reading the rest of the volumes. I think each volume is like a different decade, I think. And this one is like there's a little bit of story going on in the late 1800s, but mostly it's the 1920s, which was cool. And the artwork was pretty legit. This is what the vampires look like. I mean, I love it. I love the huge fangs and those long claws. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. It just super cool looking. So yeah, the artwork was awesome. And yeah, I can't wait to read the rest of the series. So that means I'm going to be starting my fourth book, because I'm still working on Beloved. I have about 4 hours left, I think. So hopefully, like today, as I'm doing stuff around the house, I can listen to the audiobook. I shouldn't have a problem finishing it by tomorrow night. That is going to be my goal. But as far as like physical books go, I'm going to be picking up Rebecca next. I obviously am not going to finish this before the end of the readathon because it's a 400-page book, and yeah, it's already Saturday. So there's no way I'm going to read a 400-page book in 2 days. So I'm going to start it though for sure and get as far into it as I can. Yeah, so that's my plan for the day. We are going to be going over to my brother-in-law's house later to carve pumpkins. So that'll be fun and a nice little like festive activity to do. But otherwise, like until then, we're just hanging out around the house. So hopefully I will get lots of reading in. Hey guys, so it is like 6 o'clock on Sunday, day 7 of Spookathon, and I haven't checked in once because today has just been a crazy day. I feel like I have just been going all day. We started out with Leia had her last soccer game for the season, and she played amazingly. Like the last couple weeks, she has just like come alive with soccer, and she scored 5 goals today. Like she totally went out with a bang. It was awesome. And then I had to go grocery shopping, and that's always like a very timely thing. And then I came home and did some housework and made dinner and everything like that. And now boom, it's 6 o'clock and Spookathon is almost over. So I figured I would give you guys like a final update, let you know how I did, and my final thoughts on the books that I did manage to complete. The only one I did not complete, which is no surprise, is Rebecca. In fact, I only read like the first chapter, which is about 5 pages. So yeah, not very impressive there, but I'm gonna keep reading it. You know, obviously, it's just not going to count towards my Spookathon wrap up. So I did manage to finish Beloved today on audio, and this one has really got me thinking. I'm going to give it a 4-star rating. I think that the audiobook is definitely the way to go, at least for me. I don't think I could have completed it if I were not listening to it. The writing is beautiful, especially Toni Morrison narrating is awesome. I struggled a little bit at times with kind of like knowing what was going on, and there's a lot of like symbolism and stuff in the story that I'm still processing. And I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil things for people, but let me see. I'm trying to think if there is a way to talk about it without being spoiler. Let's just say there's a character who shows up in the book who to me symbolizes a lot. Because the book deals with a woman named Setha who was enslaved, and she escaped to Ohio and is living her life, but her and many of the people in her inner circle, though they are freed slaves, they still are in many ways enslaved by the horrors that they lived. And those kinds of things just haunt them. In some cases, literally haunt them. And so there's just a lot to process with the book. It's definitely a book that I think I will have to reread at some point because I know I will pick up a lot more the second go around. But it's a very heartbreaking book. It's a very heavy book. The writing, though, is really good. It definitely makes me want to read more Toni Morrison. I know I've heard The Bluest Eye is really good, but if any of you out there have read more of her books, let me know maybe which one I should tackle next, because I do want to read more of her work because it's really good writing. It's very poetic, but also at times hard to process. And though I do appreciate those kinds of books from time to time, I don't read them often. And so it was a little bit of a challenge for me. I'm not gonna lie. I will probably get online and do some Googling to see if I can get some more out of it, because I know I missed things, and I know there was so much more like deeper meaning going on that I was probably missing. But yeah, that is what I picked up on, at least. The themes of being enslaved by your own past, your own memories, and yeah. Sorry, I'm in my basement and the kids are running around upstairs. Sorry if you hear like elephants up there. So yes, this was a 4-star read. It was really good. Highly recommend the audiobook. And then throughout the week, I also completed And the Trees Crept In by Dawn Kurtagich. Really enjoyed this. I initially gave it a 4-star, and I think now that I have been away from the book for a day or two, I'm going to keep it at a 4-star. But I highly recommend it to people because it deals with a subject matter that, gosh, I can't say what it is because it would give away everything. But there's a lot of like metaphorical stuff in this book. The main theme of the book, which like I said I can't say because it would spoil a lot of things, the way it is approached is just done in such an interesting way, and I really, really loved it. I really did. And it's emotional, and like I said before, it is also creepy. Like, I was impressed. I was. But I think by the time I kind of let the book digest a little bit, it just wasn't quite a 5-star. So I'm going to leave it at a 4, but highly recommend it. Don't let it kind of turn you off that it's a YA, because to me it didn't read that way at all. It's definitely one of those books that may frustrate some people because it has it's a book that kind of keeps you in the dark for a long time, and so the really one of the main things that's like pushing you forward is you want to know what's going on because you spend a lot of the time not knowing what the heck's going on. So yes, 4 stars, enjoyed this. Definitely check it out if it sounds like something you would like. And then I also read American Vampire Volume 1. This was also a 4-star read. Definitely want to pick up the rest of the volumes. Like I said before when I finished the book, the artwork is really good. The story's really cool. I like that there's 2 stories going on. One story written by Stephen King, the other written by Scott Snyder. But they are intertwined, and it's really neat. So I'm interested to see where this story is going to go, because the way this one ended, I was kind of like, oh, shoot. So we'll see what happens. But yes, if you like vampires, and if you like the like classic vampire, not the like glittery kind that are fall in love with human beings, I'm talking about the ones that like want to tear human beings apart. And yeah, are very animalistic and then yes, definitely check this out because you will really like it. So yeah, I think that, I mean, I completed 3 books. I wanted to complete 4, but I completed 3 in 1 week, which to me is a win, because typically on a normal week I read like 1 book. So yeah, I feel like I definitely pushed myself and I still completed a lot. And so yeah, and especially because Beloved and In the Trees Krypton were like regular, what is going on? Were like regular length books. So yeah, overall, I completed, how many, did I get all the challenges? I did not complete Read a Thriller because that was what Rebecca would have been. So I completed 4 out of the 5 challenges. I completed a book with red on the cover, a book with a scary word in the title, vampire, book with a creepy setting, and what one did this do? This also had a creepy word in the title. And then, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, and then a book I wouldn't normally read because I've never read Toni Morrison before. And this is definitely more of like a literary book, which I also don't read a ton of. So yeah, I think that's a win-win as far as fulfilling the challenges. So I'm going to sign off now because I'm going to continue reading Rebecca, but I am not going to finish it in the next 6 hours. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope that those of you that did Spookathon had a fun time, and those of you that didn't, I still hope that you are having a wonderful October, that you're doing lots of spooky things. Halloween is right around the corner, and I'm so excited. I love the whole thing. I love doing all the spooky stuff, like going to haunted houses and going to corn mazes and carving pumpkins, and of course the trick-or-treating. I love passing out candy to the kids. I love having, taking my kids out trick-or-treating. They have a blast. So it's all just like fun times, and it's like my favorite time of year. So yeah, I hope that you guys are having a great time too, and that you guys have a very, very happy Halloween, and I will talk with you guys later. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.